Page 29, tune of the Tuna Fish. Where do they get these names? I guess it has to do with the words. I'm not reading these words or singing along. I don't know if you are or not, but I guess it makes sense if you're going to sing it. Something to do with fish. What I want to point out here is the key signature. We get one flat. We've had one flat before. F major. I encourage you to do the F major scale in my video. So here we are in F major, but this time we get some B flats because we didn't get those before. Look at the second measure. Right hand, you have these notes, except it's not a B, it's a B flat. So the fourth finger would normally, in this position, the fourth finger would play the B. Well, it's going to play the B flat. And in a true F major position, that is the position. Boom. So be aware that any B's in here are automatically B flat. Take a look at the second measure. They're on the first line in the left hand. Second measure, you have a G. Then we have a B and a C, except it's not a B, it's a B flat and a C. Because that's what it is. That's the actual chord. You play all those notes together. Like the first measure in the left hand, if I play all those notes together, it's an F chord. Well, the next one's another chord. Different kind of chord. We'll talk about those later. It's a broken chord. All of these are broken chords. Not nice? Oh, goody. The melodies in the right hand to start. When you get down to the third line on the last two measures, the melody's in the left hand for two measures, and then it goes back to the right hand. I point that out because, again, it's important to bring out the melody. You play the melody a little louder than the rest. The melody is whatever the dynamic is telling you. In this case, it's an MP. At the beginning of this, between the stabs, there's a little MP. Mezzo piano for medium soft. That's the melody. Therefore, everything else has to be under that. So if my melody is medium soft, sort of soft, the left hand's got to be softer than that. So that is real soft to me. So you practice that. The melody is what counts. When you get down to the third line, last two measures, the left hand gets it. And it needs to be the same loudness that the right hand was doing. Now, how do I know that that's really the melody in the left hand down there? And the answer is very simply because the words tell me that. Because they'll put in a note for each word or syllable of a word, part of a word. And because there's words from New York to Kokomo, I need notes for each of those. And those are in the left hand. So the left hand is the melody. There is a little bit of trickiness in the left hand. I'll point it out. Later on, I'll explain in more detail how to deal with it. Right now, do the best you can. And that is in the second line in the last two measures. Or the last line in the last two measures. It's the same thing. In the left hand, you have an A. And then you have a G, B flat. And then an FA. It's a little awkward when you're not used to this because you got to get the notes down at the same time. These notes, same time, and then these notes. Just do the best you can for now. We'll get into more detail on how to do that kind of stuff a little later on. 4/4 time, I'll give us 4 counts. Let's play this together. Slowly. Okay. You're in that position? Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. Oh,